big expansion plans. The German discount grocer will open another 800 stores in the U.S. By the end of 2028, Aldi is investing $9 billion in the expansion.
The new addition is part of the chain's national expansion plan to become the third largest U.S. grocery retailer by store count.
Is the grocery industry undergoing a storm, or is Aldi's explosive growth a recipe for revolution? By 2028, the cheap behemoth plans to open 800 new locations, defeating long-standing grocery chains and igniting discussions about sustainability, affordability, and competitiveness. Will communities and rivals be left wavering after Aldi's disruptive rise? Or will its audacious actions completely transform the market? With plans to establish 800 new stores across the United States, German supermarket giant Aldi is taking over the grocery market's strength. Aldi has already made a name for itself among savvy, economizing consumers, thanks to its prices that are significantly lower than competitors by 30 to 40% and easy purchasing process. However, what happens if this retail giant grows its presence to such an extent? Click the subscribe button and stay tuned as we dive into how Aldi's affordability promise can present communities with both opportunities and difficulties, from reducing food deserts to outpricing regional rivals. Is this a sign of a new era in grocery shopping, or is it a warning sign for established stores that are having a hard time surviving? In this whole retail revolution, the massive German supermarket chain Aldi intends to open 800 new locations by 2028 in a daring attempt to take over the American grocery market in expansion. Places in the Southeast, including Florida, Georgia, and Alabama, Aldi is transforming 400 Winn-Dixie and Harvey supermarket outlets into its recognizable low-cost stores. The objective is to make things affordable in places where value is paramount. Northeast and Midwest, by capitalizing on the rising need for reasonably priced food, Aldi is strengthening its position in areas where customers are already accustomed to its incredible bargains. West, Aldi is venturing into unmapped territory with new stores, including planned ones in Las Vegas, bringing its simple approach to new towns. Why Aldi is making large bets? Growing consumer demand for reasonably priced groceries, a $9 billion investment, and the chance to outsmart rivals are the main drivers of Aldi's growth. It's a wake-up call for traditional supermarkets and a game-changer for consumers with limited funds. This bold expansion is being driven by Aldi is benefiting from the rising desire for affordable solutions in a world where every dollar matters. Customers want affordable food, and Aldi's minimalist strategy, such as self-bagging and fewer product options, makes saving money an art. Aldi is expanding its simplified stores to areas that most need economical options, including undeveloped markets in the Southeast and West. With the entrance of Aldi, many of these places that currently have few options could become supermarket hotspots. Serving clients is only one goal of Aldi's expansion. Another is defeating the competition. Aldi is causing well-established competitors to quickly reevaluate their business plans by lowering prices and reinventing convenience. This audacious action goes beyond simple retail strategy. Aldi is attempting to establish itself as a household name, one cart of cheap groceries at a time. Aldi's remarkable $9 billion investment, which supports its rapid growth throughout the United States, demonstrates its intentions to transform the retail food sector. By 2028, Aldi plans to build 800 additional stores in neighborhoods, including both newly built sites and remodeled supermarkets, similar to those it has purchased in the Southeast. This is not just a construction, but a national reinvention of accessible, reasonably priced supermarket shopping. Aldi's partnerships with regional suppliers and contractors are the foundation of its success. These collaborations directly benefit local economies in addition to contributing architectural skills to each project. Aldi makes sure that its growth positively helps the areas it serves by hiring local craftspeople and obtaining supplies from surrounding companies. Every Aldi store has a logistics powerhouse at its core, building cutting-edge distribution facilities to serve its expanding network, each of which is built to effectively manage enormous inventory loads. Faster delivery and less food waste are made possible by advanced supply chain technologies, such as automated sorting systems. Even though Aldi's presence is expanding quickly, These logistical improvements guarantee that fresh food and high-quality products will always be staples. Aldi's construction projects incorporate their green vision. Every new store has climate-friendly refrigeration equipment, rooftop solar panels, and energy-efficient lighting. In addition to structures, Aldi is actively combating plastic waste by promoting reusable shopping bags and using more environmentally friendly packaging. These programs demonstrate that quick expansion and environmental administration can coexist and are in line with the company's long-term sustainability objectives, which include becoming carbon neutral by 2030. The recent debut of Aldi in Jacksonville, Florida, provides a clear illustration of their revolutionary strategy. This store, which was situated in a historically underprivileged region, provided fresh, affordably priced groceries to a community that was in dire need of them. In addition to providing energy-efficient technology that saves operating costs while safeguarding the environment, the project generated more than 100 local jobs. As evidence of Aldi's ability to strike a balance between corporate objectives and community effect, the store has swiftly grown to become a beloved element of the neighborhood. The opening of a new Aldi shop is definitely a powerful force that revitalizes cities nationwide, changes grocery prices, and ignites economic growth. One shopping cart at a time, Aldi is rewriting the rules for how supermarket businesses may improve communities. When Aldi starts construction, they are not only building stores, they are also creating possibilities. Every site turns into an economic hub, generating a surge in building projects and permanent retail positions. 100 direct and indirect jobs, ranging from store employees to logistics specialists, come to life on average. Because Aldi aggressively sources fresh vegetables and commodities locally, money stays in the community, benefiting regional suppliers as well. Aldi is a partner in progress rather than just a supermarket for small enterprises and local economies. Restoring the savings standard has an impact on prices. Aldi rewrites the rules rather than adhering to them. With its simple, economical business approach, the chain raises the bar for affordability. 90% of its shelves are made up of private label goods, which are of outstanding quality and 30 to 40% less expensive than national names. As soon as an Aldi opens, rival stores are frequently compelled to lower their pricing, which benefits all customers. Aldi makes every dollar go farther, especially during lean economic times. Whether you're on a tight budget or searching for high-end products without the high price tag, Aldi is changing neighborhoods rather than merely entering them. Food desserts are home to a number of recently opened stores that strategically place low-priced groceries in places that are in dire need of them. Both individuals and busy families find its simple, effective shopping approach appealing. Aldi's influence is more profound, though, as it fosters relationships. Grocery shopping becomes a community activity when stores are smaller and more intimate. When combined with sustainability initiatives like less plastic usage and energy-efficient structures, Aldi demonstrates that doing good can coexist with conducting business. Aldi challenges the status quo with each new store it opens by promoting affordability, boosting local economies, and building a feeling of community. This is a movement rather than merely a retail expansion. Aldi is demonstrating that quality and affordability can coexist, which is a pleasant development for many customers. Aldi's journey isn't always paved with praise as its presence expands throughout the United States. The retail industry is alarmed by a number of issues and disputes that lie behind their remarkable growth and affordability. Aldi has faced challenges along the way, including strong opposition and sustainability issues such as, it's no secret that established grocery corporations have taken offense at Aldi's explosive growth. Aldi's low-cost, high-efficiency business model is perceived as a direct challenge to grocery chains that have long held a dominant position in the industry. As Aldi grows quickly, industry titans like Walmart, Kroger, and even Whole Foods are seeing a decline in their market share. Conventional retailers find it difficult to match Aldi's prices, which frequently results in price wars that reduce profits for all parties involved. Some claim that the rise of Aldi represents a move toward basic, bargain-driven purchasing, making people in more upscale areas wonder if their premium business model is still viable. Even retail employees don't always support Aldi. The company's minimalist approach, which depends on a small workforce and efficiency-focused designs, has drawn criticism for sacrificing customer service and job development in favor of cost-cutting. The chain is perceived as taking a step backward in terms of the customer experience by refusing to invest in customer frills, such as fancy walkways or self-checkout lanes, or employing more workforce. Aldi's Spartan approach isn't always welcomed by people who prefer the luxury of a more traditional shopping experience. Aldi's straightforward pricing strategy is a game changer, requiring rivals to change or risk falling behind. For rivals, the goal is to completely redefine the supermarket shopping experience, not merely equal pricing. Both supermarkets and hypermarkets must decide whether to cut prices and reduce profit margins in order to compete, or to rethink the customer experience in ways that Aldi hasn't yet considered. Industry-wide discussions on what consumers truly desire are being sparked by this tension. Do they require fancy features, more variety, and wider hallways? Or is Aldi's pricing and simplicity the new norm for today's frugal shoppers? The speed at which established competition adjusts could determine the future of supermarket shopping. Although amazing, Aldi's development nevertheless raises significant sustainability issues. The retailer's environmentally friendly efforts are scrutinized as it grows. The sheer number of things offered at deeply discounted prices begs the question of environmental responsibility, even in the face of initiatives to encourage energy-efficient buildings and reduce plastic waste. Excess consumption, where inexpensive products frequently result in a throwaway culture, is a developing issue according to critics, and Aldi's explosive growth is a contributing factor to this issue. Some question if the environmental consequences of large food production facilities and global supply chains offset the company's good intentions, even though it advocates for a greener footprint. Furthermore, although a fundamental part of its low-price strategy, Aldi's usage of private label products means that customers who value diversity and product choice have fewer options. Concerns regarding corporate control over product sourcing and sustainability policies are raised for environmentally conscious consumers. There may be friction between price and ethical sourcing when the chain's drive for efficiency clashes with the principles of obtaining organic, fair trade, and locally produced goods. Aldi's growth is not only altering Americans' current shopping habits, but also redesigning what grocery buying might entail in the future. The discount giant is influencing the future of affordability, sustainability, and competition with 800 more locations planned. Will Aldi's simple business strategy lead to a more approachable and effective grocery market as it expands? Or will its quick ascent create long-term problems for rivals and local communities? The response will dictate how families are fed in the future, as well as who controls the passageways. Remember to hit the like button, subscribe to stay updated, and enable notifications. Thank you for staying tuned, and see you in the next video.